Hey everybody, I'm back. We've got some more things to show. I wanted to ask you guys, I've got some watchers or subscribers that are not, that I guess that they don't know that they're supposed to send the information to me before they comment to purchase, so I'll just go over all that again. I'm so sorry I have to, do that, but when you are watching my videos or subscribing, the only thing that you need to do in order to purchase from me is to email me with your information. Your information is your PayPal email address and your shipping address, which includes your real name, your full real name. Number one, I have to enter that to print out your shipping labels. Number one. Number two, I have to have your PayPal. That's the only way I can get paid. Okay, so if you commented on any of the videos in the past couple days and I don't have your info, I can't even count that, and I would have to pass your purchase on to the next person that is more or less registered to me. I don't call it registered because it sounds too commercial or too, I don't know, but that's more or less what it is. That way I know who you are. You're in my list. You're in my PayPal. I can't even talk. You're in my PayPal email customer list. I can't lose track of you. I want to make sure that your package gets to you, so I have to have, the correct shipping address and everything for my USPS shipping. And then there's another thing. If you want something and you're not willing to, or you don't, or you forget, and you just email me and say, you want something, that's not how we do it. We do the way I've asked it to be done so that it's fair. That way, if you comment, say you comment at 10 minutes after the video posts, it tells me, who's first at asking for a certain item. If you email me after the fact, even if no one's commented on that piece, you email me and ask me, say you want it, I cannot honor that either. You have to comment, because I want it all above board and honest. And I've also told you guys, don't edit your comments, just comment again, because if you edit it, it changes the time frame in which you have asked to purchase an item, and it might knock you down and someone else might get the item. So don't edit your comments, and do not email me and expect for me to give you something or take something away from someone else and give it to you. I'm going by the timestamp. I'm going by, usually I'll go to the video right after it posts, and I'll kind of keep my eye on it to see who's posting. I can also go into YouTube Studio. Even if it said that 2 people asked for an item 1 hour ago, YouTube Studio will show me who was first. I'll just put it that way. So as we get more subscribers, I have to stay more organized. I have to do this the best way it is to help you and newer people and people that have been, been here for a long time. Some people that subscribe to me like to look at the jewelry and watch the video. They're not necessarily just, buying. The people, my friends, I call you guys my friends because you are my friends, my subscribers, that do purchase and purchase over and over again. I want them to be able to say, there are rules on her site, and it keeps everybody honest. So and it keeps me from having headaches. So if you have emailed me, go back to the video and comment on it and say what you want. I have a new subscriber, and I won't call out names, but she's asked for 2 items. One of them, I have no idea what it was. I just don't know. And then the second item I can't give her because she has not registered with me. She has not sent me an email with her information. So if you're watching the video, you need to email me and give me your information, and I will honor your purchase. But, you know, it's just strange because somebody else wanted the same purchase, but they didn't do it correctly either. So, oh goodness. Well, anyway, with all that out of the way, we're going to continue to do it this way until it gets to where I can't handle it. And it would probably go to just email only. But I don't like it that way either because I'm used to doing it the other way. So let's get started. What I've got here is mainly, as I'm looking over here, it's mainly mother of pearl, bone. There is some turquoise, whether it's faux or not, I don't know. So I have 2 big bags, so let's get busy. Some of these pieces I have shown before, but a lot of you have not seen them. So I have 2 bags, I'll just go back and forth. Okay, the first thing I have is a real pearl stretchy. Isn't that pretty? These are not faux, these are real. Kind of like a Baroque style pearl. That's not completely round, but very, I like the luster that's on these. Very shiny. Very pretty. So we'll put 6 on this. Let's see here. Let me pull something from the very back bottom part. Okay. Oh, I can't remember what this shell is called. This shell is so pretty. Look at the iridescence of this shell. This is definitely puka shells. And this beautiful shell here has a beautiful, look at the clasp. Isn't that nice? Nothing fancy, but it is pretty. Oh, whoops. This is right at about 17 inches. It's really pretty. And on this, I'm going to do $4. Let's see. I'll set that one over there. So I'll kind of separate them. Bracelets and then necklaces. This is another. This is more of mother of pearl. And what I think could be jet. I'm not sure what that is. It's kind of an onyx, but it's a little more matte. Not as shiny, but it's pretty. So these are not puka shells. These are a little more like mother of pearl. And then the black. Very pretty. So this is about 22 inches. Has a spring ring clasp here. Very nice. I'm still a little off, guys. Crooked. A little crooked today. Okay. We'll do 4 on that one, too. And this one, yeah, that's a little shorter, but it's still nice. Okay, I'm just pulling them out. I'll pull something out of the other bag here in a minute. This is precious. Okay, we have 2 here that I'd like to put together. These are really pretty. They have the lobster. These are kind of crocheted or sewn. These are beautiful. I'm going to show them to you close up. Aren't those pretty? Very dainty, very pretty. These are approximately, yeah, these are a nice size. These are 16 inches. So they're not super short. They're very pretty. So I'm going to pay $8 on these 2 together. and I'm not going to separate them. So this is, I don't know what this is. This is a little bee on this. And it's got a little tassel. It's kind of cute. And it is like the clear quartz. Super cold. Nice size. A little bigger. About a 7.5. We'll put 4 on that. Dig out of this bag. I think this bag has the bone. Yep. This is interesting. This is really cool. Wow. This is huge. Okay. This one here. It's a big donut. I can't tell if this is wood. I think this is wood. Let me get my loop out here. Yeah. Yeah, this is more wooden. Wow, this is so cool. Okay, so what we have here is a wooden necklace. This thing is absolutely beautiful. I'll show you that side, and then you can turn this kind of donut over, and it's got a different texture to it. Isn't that cool? It's this kind of the same pattern. It's just backwards. That is so cool. It is beautiful. These are real soft and smooth. They feel so good. This is gorgeous. This would be so cool for the summer. This is approximately 21 inches of beauty. Yeah, this is really nice. Okay, so we'll put 14 on that. I just think it's too cool. It's not like somebody is going to have it on. You will be the only one. Okay, this is cool. This has a lobster clasp. I don't see 95 on it. This is Napier. I don't believe it. Show you. There. This is so unusual. Well, I wonder if, what is this? I wonder if that's amber. Holy moly. Let me look. Hold on here. Let's see if I've got the, there it is. It's right here. I don't think so. Well, I don't think so. I don't know. No. I see little air bubbles. I think that's, well, which you could have with amber, but I think these are glass, guys. But it is beautiful. We've got these bone beads here. Isn't it pretty? With seed beads, little brass stations here. These little kind of striped beads. Yeah, this is really neat. This is summer fun. Napier vintage. That lobster kind of threw me off. That's why Napier. Wow. So let's put 12 on this one just because it's so unusual. Love it. Okay, let me dig. I'm digging. Ooh, pretty. Oh my goodness. You guys, this is really nice. This is vintage. I'll show you this. This has a beautiful turquoise teal color, like Caribbean ocean. color with this white. Oh, this thing is gorgeous. And I do believe this is bone. I don't think it's wood. Hold on. Put that off there. Come on, Knowles. I still see more. Hold on. Obviously, someone wore it and loved it. I'm just checking. Wow. This is so pretty, guys. Yeah, you can tell it's bone on the inside there. Yeah, this is fabulous. Just fabulous. And if you didn't like these, you could take them off. They come off. I'll just pull them up, take them off. This is probably, yeah, about 22 inches. This is beautiful, guys. And it's real silky like. Very pretty. So I'll put 14 on this one. It's a little piece of vintage beauty. Okay, let's dig down here. I see something sticking up that's awfully pretty. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness. Hold on here. I think this is going to stay with me. Oh my gosh, guys. Number one is a huge piece of bone. And it looks like an elephant. And then one of those antelopes. I can't remember what they're called. So first we've got this as a huge pendant. And then it comes down with these bone carved elephants. We have this connector here. Let me push that down. What is going on here? Hold on. Oh, nothing. It's just where they were putting the wire. Yeah, I really, really like this. I'm going to put a higher price on this just because it's so unusual. I'll show you some more of the holes of the bone. There. I'm going to put 35 on this one. And like I said, even the beads are cool. These spacer beads. Yeah, they have little designs. Just beautiful. I'll show them to you up close. Aren't those cool? Okay. And it is probably, let's see, about 28 inches, plus this is about 3 to 3.5. Yeah, this is cool. We've just got some really pretty things. I mean, I've been holding on to some of them for a long, long time. I'm going to set this over here. This is like Moana. This is cool. This has got, man, I wish I had another one of these. I give them to Dalton and Austin. This is like the, I don't know what you would call it, what she had. The hook, like the fish hook. And it's hard for me to tell. Yeah, this is bone. This is not plastic. It sounds like plastic. No, not really. Well, kind of. But it's got the little pitting. It's just polished. But this is really cool. If I had two, I'd save them for them. Let's just put 7 on this. It's pretty neat. And then you have the Shambhala type of necklace. So this is cool. And I think that's a leather cord. Very nice. Very pretty. I wonder if that's sterling. I don't know. I don't think this is... could be, but that's all right. I think there's another one that's a bit larger that I think is sterling. Oh, we got a... See, this is like that one necklace. It's got the little bit of pink. This needs restrung, but this is gorgeous. Man, that's pretty. It's mother of pearl. It's got some really beautiful lines through it where it's kind of iridescent. And I'm going to put $8 on this, and I will fix it myself. If nobody wants it, I'll just keep it. It just needs some magic string. Okay. Let's get some earrings out here. How's that sound? Okay. And I hated to have that little chit-chat early in this video, but it makes me nervous because I want people to, you know, get what they want. First come, first serve, but I don't know. These are beautiful. These are mother of pearl. They're like just fabulous. Look at these little French hooks. These are not real super heavy. Man, these are pretty. Let's put 6 on these. These are heavier, but they're still cool. This yellow is just, I don't know. This is fabulous. And it's like, look at that. And they're pretty on the other side too. But these are a little heavier, but they're still, I'm still going to put 6 on these too. These are fabulous. Look at that checker pattern. Wow, those are pretty. Okay, let me dig down deep. Oh, here's some more pearls. Yep, they're real. So I'll put 6 on these just because they're real and they could be restrung. You make earrings out of them. It's got nice stretch right now. That's a pretty, that's more of a champagne color with some pretty luster. Those are like Baroque pearls. I'm doing this other bag. What is this? Wow. This is unusual. This has got a bone piece that's just kind of a little geometric carving. Then you've got the, what I think is like red jade. Let's see if this is, could be, this barrel is different. What is this? Let me see. I get worried. Sometimes I don't even want to try to open them. That might be a magnet. Yeah, it is. Let me show you. It just pulls out. Isn't that cool? Wow. And then it goes back in. And it stays. Wow. I think it stays. Yeah. Wow. Now that is neat. Now that looks like it's got tarnish. Let me see. Let me see if this is sterling, guys. I think this might be an older piece. I think that might be bone too. Let me look. It might not be. Yep. This looks like... Yeah. If you can see that right there. Let me show you. I think this very well could be bone and sterling. Sorry, guys. That's loud. But like I said, it's an older piece. I don't see any writing on it. It's definitely vintage. It's very small. It's only about 14 inches, so I'm not gonna, you know, push it. But I think it's very interesting, and it would be a nice choker for the summer. So we'll just let's put 5 on this. Okay. So interesting. Okay, I really like this one. This one's definitely vintage. I don't know what these reeds are. These might just be like bamboo. The top of it has this up here is a shell, and it's wrapped. It's very sturdy, but this is just the most beautiful green. Look at that. Yeah, this is old, and this is cool. This is just too cool. I'm looking for this. It is approximately 16 inches. It's a beautiful green. I'm going to look at this with this magnifying glass. See what that is. I can see where it's cut. So I have a feeling this is like a dyed wooden reed or something, but it's just gorgeous. It does have a little condition issue right here, but I don't know, I just think it's cool. So I think I'll put $8 on it. It's just, it calls to me. I don't know, it's something about it. It's just so cool. And it's cold, so I might be way off. I don't know. Might be dyed bone. I don't know. But it's very, very pretty. And very vintage. Okay, let's go in this bag here. Oh, these are moon glow or cat's eye. I think these are more moon glow because they've got like a, almost like a line on some of these. Yeah, you can see them real well. And this also has a bracelet with it. These are barrel clasps. And I think they are also hematite. This is gorgeous. It's really pretty. The black and white is just, it's like yin and yang. It's just beautiful. This is 17 inches, the necklace. Very pretty. And this one is, come on, right at 8 inches. Very pretty. So I think I will put $8 on this set. We'll do 4 and 4. But it's a set. I'm not going to break it up, so it'll be $8. And I'll get this someday. Back on here. But yeah, some of these pieces are fabulous. That's why I wanted you to make sure you saw them. I'll put this over to the side. Okay, we've got a barrel clasp here. And I think these are probably dyed. They're cool. So I won't put much on this one. It's probably, it's definitely a vintage looking piece. As far as this barrel clasp, it looks pretty old. And this is right at 8 inches also. So that's a nice size. Okay, so let's put 4 on this one. Set that up there. Still digging. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Now, this does have a little condition issue, but it's very, very old. I'll show it to you. It's right there. I'm not putting this into crafts. It's so cool. It looks like symbols, like musical symbols. Now this actually could be, I could actually glue these back. Take me about 2 minutes. So if anybody's interested in this, I'd rather fix it and let somebody have it than craft it, because it's just too cool and too old. It's very pretty. So it's very tiny. It's about 15 inches, 14 3/4. And I'll put 5 on this. And it's old and it looks old, and that's fine. I'm selling it as a vintage, probably vintage plus piece. It's just too cool. Okay? Yeah, I'm not going to toss something like that to a craft pile. Oh, this is neat. I like this. I like the blues and the... I wonder what that is. That looks like it's dyed. And it's got like little lines in it. I don't know what that is. That's new. I don't know if that's wood. These look like Cheerios. I don't know what they are. I don't know. This is a little mystery. And they are on a thread. The thread is thick, but, you know, it's just an older piece. It's very interesting. It has a barrel. I'll show you how wild this is. Yeah. But I think it's beautiful. It could be, you know, restrung. It's cold. It really is. That's weird. Even this is cold, so I don't think that's wood. I don't know what it is. So, it's nice and long. I think maybe we should put $6 on it. Just very, very different. Oh, wow. Coconut. Maybe? Coconut shell? What do you guys think? That is so cool. It looks heavy, but it's not really that heavy. Wow. Yeah, I like that. That fit about a 7. Maybe a 7.5. Yeah. It's pretty. So we'll put, let's put 4 on that. That's very unusual. Look at the inside of that. So I don't know what that is. I really don't. But it's a certain type of wood. See how that's layered? You can really see how it's layered on the inside. That's cool. I'm digging deep. I'll pull it out. I'm not sure what that is. Okay. This is very interesting. These are like tubes. Looks pretty vintage to me. But then it's got almost like a copper button. It's got woven threading. It's got different, let's see here. Come on, get down there. Yeah, this is pretty cool. This is very interesting. When I see things like that, I wonder who made it and how they got the material, and if it was made, you know, like in a shop, or if it was made outside, or if somebody made this in some third world country. Yeah. Let me fix this real quick. This shouldn't take but a second. Hold on, guys. I think I had this fixed once before, and of course it got twisted again. Hold on. Okay. This looks like some bone and some little metal beads. Handmade. Let's see if I can get it to untwist. There we go. There we go. Yes, yes, yes. It didn't take much. Okay. We'll leave it like this, but it can be untwisted even more. This thing is so cool. I'll show it to you long ways. This is the piece that goes around your neck. You have the metal beads and what I do believe is bone here. And it comes down. There's the little tiny beads here, and then we have the kind of baguettes that come down. And this would only take a couple minutes, just a few, minutes to get it straightened. But it's almost there. Isn't that pretty? And I do believe this first strand is about, yes, it's about 26. So it's, it's nice and long. Very nice and long. So I'm going to put $8 on that. That is just too cool. Now we have this one here. It has a lobster on it, which kind of throws me off. These are pieces of bone, I do believe. I was supposed to get a new loop. It should have came today. Yeah, I do believe that's bone. And with these kind of metal beads. And it's probably about an 18-incher. Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's put $5 on this one. It's very pretty. Love it. Okay, next we have another bone piece. This is too cool. This is really pretty. Oh, yuck. It's one of those little fruit flies. I hate them. Okay, we have a barrel clasp. We have bone, tiny round beads, and then these. These are beautiful. Just beautiful. I'll show them to you up close. Look at those. Wow. Everything's sticking. This is right at 15.5 inches, almost 16. Yeah, that is very pretty. So we'll put 6 on that. That's very pretty. This one here, I really like. This one I really like. I don't know who made it, but it's beautiful. I'm looking to make sure it's not plastic, and it's not. Sometimes it's hard to feel the difference. I'll show you this here. Look at that. Then you've got the fish. Then you can tell here that it's been cut, and that is bone. These are the most delicate little tiny beads, and you can see the little pits in them. This is very long. It could be doubled. It's not very heavy at all. I think it's probably going to be about, no, not quite 24. It's going to be, let's see, 12, 7, 19. It's going to be about 30, we'll just say 32 inches, and then this itself is about 6 inches, I think. Yeah, about 5.5. So it is super long, and it is just beautiful. And I'm going to go ahead and put 14 on this one. Look at that bead with the little holes in it. Isn't that cute? And the little fishy. I think a fish symbol is probably good luck. Because if you've got a fish, you can eat. If you can eat, you'll be happy. Because you're not starving. Okay, I love this. I've shown this one before. This is gorgeous. I don't know if I've shown this one before or not. Okay, this is right at 22 inches. I don't remember this part. This is an extender. Somebody made their own, guys. Oh, I love it. Now see, you guys could have been making your own extenders this whole time with just some thread. Dang it. But yeah, it's supposed to be here. So it's going to be about... That is so cool. Just about 18 inches. But it looks regal to me. It looks like royalty. The way it comes down. This little area here. I just love it. So I'm going to put 15 on it. I think it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. But yeah, that's funny. We've had a whole spiel about extenders. Oh, goodness. Oh, my. Somebody want some beads? Wow. These are from Fire Mountain Gems. And they are drop bone. RD skull, 28 millimeters. There are 4 of them. These are so cute. Look at these. There's actually 4 of them. It says quantity 1. It must be 4 of... Oh, these were $36.02. $36.02. Well, poo. Doesn't have a date on it. It's got a... Let me see. Well, I'll keep them in the package. And let's do $4, $1 a piece. Those are cute. Somebody could make 4 necklaces out of these with the cords. These are cute. And they're bone. From Stone Mountain Gems. This is pretty. This is really pretty. Wow. You know, I don't know what this is made out of. It might be a reed. It's like plant material, but anyway. It could be bone. But to me, it looks like plant material. Okay, I'll show it to you. It's very pretty. It is. Yeah. I'll show you this right now and see what you guys think. Look at that. Yeah, it's very interesting. But I'll do this for 4. It's kind of cool. Just, I don't know. I just think it's neat. It's got the little blue and white seed beads. Yep, we'll do 4 on that one. It's probably 15 inches, something like that. I don't know what it is about that. That looks native to me. But who am I? Oh, this is cool. Oh, this is really cool. Yeah, it's got some condition problems. These are like little pukas. Yeah, I like these beads. These are pukas and wood. And I'll show you the issue right there. Because I think the thread is on the inside of all of this, and then this is just covering the thread. And then we've got that little wooden bead there. Yeah, I think it'll be okay. But I just want to be up front with everybody. These are little pukas. Very cute. And then we've got the three that go down. This is cute. So I'm just going to put $3 on this. Somebody might want it to restring it or something. But yeah, it's darling. I don't want to throw any of that stuff away. Okay, we've got a beautiful piece here. The shell itself is worth, I don't even know. It's just beautiful. These are mother of pearl shells here that are very soft and smooth, shiny. Then you've got this beautiful starfish. Look at that. Man. That is the back. That is gorgeous. But that is the back of it. This is the front. So I'm going to put 12 on this one. And it is 16 inches. Man, it's gorgeous. So next we have mother of pearl. Show you the back. And that is a leaf. And it is on a metal piece here. It's very pretty. Very retro. It's kind of cool. So this one is about 16 inches. Very pretty. Think. So let's put, that is beautiful. Let's put 8 on this one. Next, we have this, wow. I'll show you this up close. The bead cap, the end caps, and then we have the barrel clasp. And this is what I thought was coral, but I don't know. I have to look at it. I'm not sure. Something died. I wish I could find a bigger piece. But it's beautiful. And I like the way they've made it to where it's, you know what I mean, it has that beautiful kind of S curve to it. It has beads in between here, like a little brass ring bead here. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, there's one on each one. It's just beautiful. It needs to be hung out, but it's absolutely beautiful. And I can't honestly tell you what this is. It could be a reed. It could be a wood. It could be a coral dyed this color. But all I can say is it's really, really pretty. Okay, it's very long. Nice and long. So it's about 12. It's about 26 inches. And let's put 10 on that one. We're getting down to the end. This one's pretty. This one actually has a fish hook closure here. Looks nice. I'm doing it without you guys looking. Sorry. I don't think it's precious metal. There we go. It's shut. It has kind of a brass look to it. It's very unusual. Got some cute beads down here. This is lightweight. I think it's wood. Like bamboo. And then these look like bone here. Yeah, these are bone. These two are bone, I believe. Well, those feel like bone. That feels like plastic, but that's wood. Let me look real close. Here's my loop. Yeah, I think it's bone. Okay, so for this interesting piece, I will put, it's about 16, a little less than 16 inches. I will put $6 on this one. It's really cool. Okay, this is just a cute bracelet. This is so cute. This is the mother of pearl big shell pieces. Then you've got pink and orange and yellow. I mean, what more summery can you get? Then as you come down here, you have some speckles. You've got some psychedelic type of painting. You've got this beautiful yellow, faceted yellow. That's kind of a speckle there. Then you've got another one of these. I mean, this is just too cool. Then you've got like a really pretty kind of a cherry red, pinkish red with that pink. This is just too cool, and that's the back of it. And I'll put it on real quick for you guys. Oh, it's so sweet. Yeah, it's pretty spectacular. So let's put 7 on this one. And it's bigger, so it would fit somebody. 7.5. It's just too cute. Isn't that neat? Now this, I think, well, let's do this one first. This one is too cute. This is like a totem, or I don't know if it'd be like a sacred owl. I'm not sure. But it is just too sweet. It is so tiny and so cute. It has a lobster on it, but it's very small. I'll show you how little this lobster is. Look at that. These are little, like, seed beads. They look like seeds. I mean, real seeds. And then you've got this coming out here, which looks like, I'm not sure what that is. You've got an orange bead there, and that looks like, you know, this is bone. And those look like bone, and there's tiger's eye. This is just too cool. These could be coral pieces here. That's what they look like. But this is so cool. Very unusual, guys. Very unusual. 16 inches. And I'm going to put $8 on this one. Isn't that cool? Okay. We're almost done. Almost done. This is pretty. This is just, yeah, this is very modern, but old. You know what I mean? It's just very, very neat. Very well done, braided. It's got the tie up here. And I think this will get smaller. Yeah, isn't that cool? This one is very unusual. This is the one I really like. These are intricately carved on the ends here. Very cool. It's like hemp rope. Then we've got this bead here, which I do believe is bone. Yes, it is. And this is bone. Also, it is just a very polished bone. Okay, so, like I said, I love this piece. Very unusual, and I'm going to put 12 on it. Very nice. It's almost like a whale bone or something. I don't know. Like a whale. It's very cool. Okay, we have a bangle here that is mother of pearl. I think. It could be plastic. Let me look. Well, it doesn't matter. It could be ceramic, but it's just beautiful. And there's nothing on the inside that I remember. But this is, yeah, I do believe it's mother of pearl. Or some similarity. Something. Yeah, it's just different. But we'll just put 4 on this. And it is actually, it's right at 2.5 across. It's very pretty. I'll show it to you up close. Okay. We're getting, this is pretty. This is really pretty. This could be real turquoise or it could be dyed halite. It's cold. And it's so sweet because it's got, with the purple, it just, I like this combination. This combination is very pretty. Isn't that neat? So let me give a measure on this one. And it is right at 7.25. It's just too sweet. And these pieces are beautiful. If they're dyed, they sure are pretty. Have a lot of matrixing in them. So let's put 7 on that one. Okay, here we go with the mother of pearl. We all have seen these, but this one's cool. This one is black and white and gray. It's very neat. Very, very cool. So I'm going to put 5 on that one. The stretch is fabulous on this. Put 5 on that one. This is really pretty. This has a great big clasp. So I do believe this is vintage. This is mother of pearl. One side is the real shiny. The other side, one side has more of a brown tone. And the other side is more of a white mother of pearl. Either side you can wear it on. I do believe that this is the side it was meant to be on. This is gorgeous. It is approximately 16 inches. Very pretty. Very vintage. And we'll put $7 on this one. I really like that. Okay. This is a strange piece here. It's got a really pretty, what I think is a jasper. Doesn't seem to be opaque or anything. And then we've got these beads. I don't know who made it, but it's just kind of different. It's got these little lily beads or whatever you want to call them. Then these here. You've got a magnetic clasp. And I'll just put $4 on this. It is approximately 17 inches. Get over there. Then we have, I'm going to pull out a couple of these, oh, that's not a stretchy. Thought we had some stretches. 5. That's pretty. And 10, 13. I showed these not too long ago. Some of these turquoise ones. We'll go through these one by one. Yeah, I have showed these, most of these before. We're just about there. I could have sworn I had this somewhere else, but maybe not. Okay. these. Okay. First of all, we have a stretchy. This looks like carnelian. This has kind of that designing throughout. It's very pretty. Cold. There's that one. So I'll put 4 on that. Next, we have another stretchy. It has what looks like landscape jasper. It has some beautiful little art glass beads and some other, what I think are, they almost look like tiger's eye. This one probably needs a better stringing to it, but I love the colors. The blue and the sand, kind of the sandstone color. I'll put 3 on, let's put 4 on this and I'll fix it if anybody wants it before they get it. It'll be nice and stretchy. This is pretty. I like this one because it's shorter. It's a beautiful orange. It looks more of a yellow, but it really is orange. Yeah, I like this one. Yep, I like it. Okay. Now this one is yellow, and this one is a little differently made, and I like it. Isn't that cool? So we'll put 5 on that one. And it seems to be pretty big. Yeah, it should go up to about a 7.5, I would say. Yeah, that's pretty. I like the way it sounds too. It's got a nice sound to it. Now here is a really kind of a salmon pinkish orange, and it's gorgeous also. I'll show you the difference in the 2 colors. This one is tighter. It's going to go for about 6.5. Is about as high as it's going to go. But you see the difference in the oranges. This is like a orange, and this is like a kind of a pinkish orange. But they're very pretty. Yeah, I definitely like that one too. That's a nice one. So we'll put 5 on that one. Let's see, this is like a jasper. And it has what looks like a little, I don't know if that's a little lamb or what that is. So we'll put, it's pretty. We'll put 3 on that one. It's got a nice stretch to it. This is kind of the Shambhala type. You can tighten it. And it is like that Moon Glow Mother of Pearl. I don't think it's working correctly. But it's pretty, look, it looks good. So let's put 3 on that one. Up, this matches the bracelet. Where is it? Oh my god. That is so cool. It's a little pinker. Does it match this? Yes. Look. That's a really good match. So this is a mother of pearl in that pearlescent kind of an orange. And it is a size, right at a size 9. It's right there. Isn't that pretty? So we put 3 on that. This is for someone to take out of this earring. It is a quartz. It's the only earring. I can't find the other one. So I just put $2 on that. Somebody might want to. I could have sworn I had this other earring, but I don't see it. This is beautiful. This is just a beautiful piece. It's like the brass inlay with the mother of pearl. Does this one have the, yeah, this is made in India. A lot of times these will have a heart that's cut out, and that's a certain company. But yeah, this is really, really pretty. So I'm going to put 6 on that one. It is let's see, 2 5/8. Yeah, 2 3/4. So it's a little nicer as far as size goes. I think this is carnelian. This is really cold. It's pretty. So I put 4 on that one. I don't think it needs restrung. It looks pretty good. You know, I think these 2 pieces here are coral. It's like that sponge coral. And these pieces, I don't know if these are just faux, or if these are coral, or I don't know. So I can say that I think these 3 are. It's a little bigger. It's pretty colors. So we'll put 4 on that one. We have a unakite. That is a shambhala. And I think it does tighten. This needs some cutting down or something, but it's pretty. It's a little longer. I mean, it's a little bigger. It's beautiful. It's got a lot of orange in it. Let's see. Here we go. So for this, I think we will put, let's put 5 on this one. It's very pretty. Okay. Then we have a puka shell. It's just stretchy. It's very cool. We'll just put $2 on that one. This is very nice. This could very well be turquoise. I don't know if the blue and the green both are. It's hard to tell. But it has a beautiful toggle. Yeah, it's really hard to tell. So I think it's either turquoise or a halite derivative of turquoise. It's beautiful. It really is. It's just beautiful. And this is 7 3/4. I'll show you. Isn't that pretty? The green part in there is looking like turquoise also. These turquoise pieces are beautiful. So even though I can't prove it's real turquoise, it's a really nice piece. The toggle is really pretty. So let's put 10 on this one. I just really think it's nice. Okay, next we have another toggle. Lighter colored turquoise that could very well be halite. I don't see anything on this. But yeah, I see lighter. So we can put, let's put 4 on this one. And I'll measure it for you real quick. We're getting through it. We're getting through it. It is about 7 1/2, 7 1/4. Right in between. So there's that one. It's got those cute little beads, little mesh beads. Let's put 4 on that one. Okay, this one's pretty. This is bigger. It's way bigger. This fit at 8 1/2. It's really pretty though. It's cold, cold, super cold. And it does have like a spacer bead. It looks almost like hematite and 2 little bitty tiny seed beads. This probably is halite, but it sure is pretty. So let's just put 4 on that. It's a bigger one. Okay, this one just broke. Daggone it, I haven't had that happen in a couple years. But it's so pretty. I'll fix it. It's pretty. I think it's actually really turquoise. Okay, this is a little shell. And I think it's going to break. So let's put that over there. Okay, this is a Shambhala. It is in great shape. This has like moss agates, and it's got two pieces here that I think are turquoise or halite. I'm not sure which. I'll show you the agates. And then the bright blue. Just beautiful. Shambhala, it works. And so let's put 8 on that one. And then, of course, we have the lava stones. This has a writing on it. It says, not by might nor power, but by your spirit. Zebekiah 4:6. Must be from the Old Testament. But you can put your scent in there if you want to, or essential oils. That's really pretty. It's a nice size. Very nice. It could go up to probably about a 7, 7.5. That's pretty, guys. Let's put 5 on that one. Okay, I am not stretching this one out. This is just like this other one, but the turquoise color is so pretty. It's got a good stretch. Let's just put all these together and redo them. How's that sound? Here's another one. No, I'm worried. This is halite. Look at that. But this could be used for something pretty. So I'll put $2 on that stretchy. Is this another one? Oh my God, look, guys. Yeah, I gotta fix those. Now this has what I think is dyed coral and possibly turquoise. I'll show it to you up close. It probably needs some work. I just sell it for $4. I'll be restringing everything. It'll take forever. Okay, here we have some adventurine. These are all green stones. Adventurine looks like moss agate. Just a bunch of different. I'll show them to you. They're beautiful. This is a beautiful bracelet. Look at that. It's got good stretch. This would fit probably up to a 7, 7.5. It's beautiful, guys. So I'm put 8 on this one. Those stones are just gorgeous. Here's another one of those dangerous ones. Okay, we have beautiful little Baroque pearls, almost in the peacock, but more of a white peacock color. Kind of loose, but I think it'll survive. Can you see it? There we go. So let's put 4 on that one. Okay, this I do believe is onyx with a little white halite or white buffalo or whatever they want to call it, but this is beautiful, guys. This onyx is great. The stretch is good. This is beautiful, so I'm going to put 7 on it. I mean, it's beautiful. It's heavy. Okay, we've got some more green stones here. I do believe I see a cat's eye, and those look like, I don't know what those are. I'll show them to you. They almost look like they have iridescence. I know that's a cat's eye. I don't know what that is. Look at that. Oh, these are beautiful stones. They almost look like labradorite, but they're not. I don't believe. They're kind of a whitish gray, almost a milky gray. But this is really pretty. And then you've got the glass beads here. So, and it's got good stretch. This go up to about a 7.5. So let's put 6 on this. I like this. It does. It definitely has. I said cat's eye. I meant tiger's eye. It definitely has tiger's eye. These are pearls with little spacer beads in between. Just something sweet. Just something different. So we'll put 3 on that. It's got a nice stretch. If any of those break, just magic string, magic. I'd hate for them to break. This is cool. This has a barrel clasp. It is like mother of pearl or the puka shells. And then look at this. It's like one of those throwing stars. You could really hurt somebody. But these are shells. Kind of cool. They don't feel bad against your skin. And these are almost done. This is a long one. This is right at almost 7.5. So let's put $4 on that one. It's pretty cool. Okay, all those are going to be worked on. These have the little coin pearls. It has a magnetized closure here. I don't understand the concept of this. Has like, let me see, 2 really long things hanging. And the problem is with the magnetic clasp, it's getting all tied up in it. Okay, you see this right here? If you guys want this one, this needs to come off when you get it, because it's just going to tangle, but it's beautiful. It's got a pearl, real pearl, and it's got a beautiful bead here. Look at that. But yeah, this is nice. These are coin pearls, and those are real pearls. So I'm going to put 10 on this one. I just think it's just beautiful. It's got those little silver pieces here. But yeah, all that's going to do is get caught. You know, I don't know. Now, once you get it on, maybe it won't. But it was caught up every time I've messed with it. Okay, this is approximately 7 3/8 or 7 3/4. But it is gorgeous. And the extender is beautiful. Okay. And then we've only got these left. Okay, this ring is very similar to that necklace. I mean, bracelet. I'll show it to you up close. It's got the crystals and the little pearl, little seed pearls, the mother of pearl petals, and it is an extender type. Let's see. This is right about 7.5. Very nice. And I'll show you the back, how it's made. But yeah, this is really, really pretty. Ta-da! So we'll put 5 on that one. Then we have this with a huge long extender that can definitely come off. It's sized for about a 7 1/4. But it is what I do believe is mother of pearl, and then just the cat's eye beads and some rondelles. And this is, yeah, this is long. This is about 8.5 inches with the extender. It could be 10. I don't know if somebody made it for a, I don't know. to be used as an anklet. Could be. But I'll put 3 on this just because it's so pretty. Okay, and we're almost done. We have 2 more stretchies. We have the danger stretch. We have, this is really cool. This is a shell that they've hollowed out into a ring. It's very unusual. Isn't that neat? So it is approximately a size 6 3/4. Fits on my ring finger, so that's about 6 3/4 to a 7. And I'll put $3 on that. That's interesting. Okay, we have this, I do believe, howlite. These beads are awfully professional looking. This is an older piece, but it is cute. The red and the green and the white. The stretch is good on it. Isn't that neat? So we'll put 3 on that one. And these 2 will also be, this is malachite, guys. This is old, it looks like. Yeah, this is malachite. Very small chips. Not really tumbled. I don't know if you can tell. But yeah. Wow. These are really interesting. Very interesting. So I'll put 3 on that. That's probably about size 8. And then here we have a little magic wire and the really bright blue turquoise. Kind of not the best in the world, but the chips are nice. We'll put 3 on that. This is beautiful. These are puka shells, but I'm thinking they could very well be that angel skin coral, just because of the color is just beautiful. It's got the seed beads. Look at that color. And then it attaches there. It's vintage. And I think it is a, yeah, it's an anklet because it's about 9 1/2, 9 3/4. That's beautiful. Isn't that pretty? So I'll just put $4 on that. And the very last thing I have, boy, this is a long video. The last thing that I have are these beautiful earrings. These are absolutely gorgeous. They are mother of pearl shell, and they are just spectacular. They're just so well made. I don't know if they're sterling. I don't know. They might very well be. The setting part of it, not the hoop. But I'm just going to put 10 on those just because they're so spectacular. And just beautiful. Very dainty. And last, since I've lost this, I think this is broken now. I have a group of very nice beads here. Yeah, this looks like that came off. But anyway, it's okay. It's okay. I'm selling this for beads. This was, at one time, I'm sure, a very pretty belt. But this has some beautiful beads. Get out of here. some of these longer ones are beautiful. These here have designs. They're bone. These are just beautiful. I think some of these are bone, some are wood. But I'd be willing just to cut the string off. You know, cut the weight down some. And I'd put $4 on these beads. They are just gorgeous. And I'll keep, you know, if nobody wants them, I'll keep them and see if I can't figure out something in my head to make with some of these beads. They're beautiful. Okay, we'll just put $4 on that. And you guys, we are done. We got all that finished. And I still have this earring and still haven't found the other one. But that's okay. Yeah, this came off, and I can't even see what it came off of. Might have been something else. And then here are all these little seed beads. Yeah, I'll see what I can't make out of these. And I'm going to go ahead and get off here, and tomorrow we will start with something new, something different. And you guys get some rest, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys.